Alright, this is the done version of my idea for Pirates of the Caribbean Online. Since I found a way to get around the time limit on my iPod so I cannot keep recording I don't have to, rush. Okay, this is Barf Brownie, and I want to talk to you about what I want to add for Pirates of the Caribbean on, for ideas if they were ever to bring it back. And I hope they get enough power, people sign that petition that we can bring it back. Sorry if my voice sounds a little off. I'm kind of sick in between bronchitis and pneumonia. Here's my idea. I would like to do maybe guild on guild battles, like where either you can actually choose like an invasion style attack or a ship for a ship, like where it gives you a ship that's only available during guild battles. What else is there? I believe that they should be able to have dual swords or dual guns. Like, something logical, nothing too bad, but, what was I gonna say? Like, I forgot what I was saying. Dual swords. Like, where you can have good combos and bad combos. Like, where if you have an opposing element, let's say you have lightning and ice. Fire and ice. That would contradict them. It would contradict, each other's elements. It would probably cut the power of the sword like cursed blades. It would cut their power in half, or some other bad effect, like it recoils on you. And once you combine them, you basically combine two weapons into one weapon slot. But once you combine them, you either have to sell them, or just live with them. They're limited power now. Or if you have two blades that actually complement each other, like two leech style cursed blades, like Sword of Decay, or one of the other ones. I think something called Green Blood or something. It was one of the cursed swords, where if it doubles the power of the leeching power. I don't know. I forget what their stats are, but they leech a small bit. But if you double it over time, you can actually live a lot longer in a sword battle. Also have dual guns, like two pistols of what kind you want. But then also you have to combine them as two guns, like two master. I think it's called. I have the gun on my Pirates of the Caribbean Online account. It's a master gun pistol with three barrels that actually gives you unlimited silver shot. I also have one that gives you unlimited steel shot. But have those two, we have six shots, but it's double the reload time. You're reloading two pistols. I also have ability. I know it's kind of illogical, but it's kind of like badass. Like two blunderbusses, but it has the side effect where you basically have what's called a broken shoulder or a strained shoulder, depending on how often you fire it. It gives like a steadily worse effect after you keep using that effect. Basically, like goes on for a couple minutes, but doubles your reload time for both of them. Which, think about it, takes about 10 seconds to low reload a gun, a blunderbuss. Double that. I'd say, double, maybe double or time and a half it for like the regular, but you double it if you have a strained arm, and triple that. Double that and double in one, if three times more if you use it with the broken arm, which it takes up like maybe a minute and a half to get rid of like something like 2 minutes to make it fair enough for the broken arm can heal. Also, have the ability for guild invasions. Basically, where it's a guild activity where you basically get something like the civilized islands of the Pirates of the Caribbean, like Port Royal, Tortuga, Padres del Fargo. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at pronouncing. I've pronounced it like that for years. I don't care. It's wrong. But like I had a brain fart there. Where you have the ability to have invasions, like it's kind of like the cannoneering mini game, where basically the more that comes, the more waves that come, but it only goes to a certain amount because God help that it goes on forever. You're gonna run out of tactics and you're gonna run out of ammo. So that's why you could actually set the amount of waves you want, and they'll also give you a bonus XP. And speaking of XP, let's say you're maxed out. You're at the max at all 50 to 30 levels. 50 notorious levels and 20 potions and all that, and 20 fishing and potions and 30 all the weapons. Why not add 10 to 15 more levels and make it like it's 90 or 100 notorious levels, and also you add new abilities and also add more slots for upgrades. And I would like to see if I can for also for the ship. You can upgrade your ship, like extend the length, but slows you down. Everything has to have a drawback in some minor way or major way, or you can actually add cannons too. But to counter the weight of you can actually add sails. It kind of makes it look a little neat if you have like extra sails on the side. It actually would look pretty badass. You can also have double deckers, but that would probably have to cost a lot of money and equipment, which that would actually increase and also give you the ability to increase your your loot, but it cuts your speed dramatically because it adds more weight. Not even if you max out on the sails, you wouldn't go as fast as you would. You probably go as fast as you would if it were like a stock frigate. A stock frigate that would just be as fast as that, or maybe a little bit slower. But the amount of loot you'd be able to bring is astronomical. And also give like if you master sailing and do the well, I'll get back to that. But if you have no new main quest, like where basically your pirate gets to become the king of the pirates, which you really have to this long quest, which it's rewarding. Like some of the side quests have like cursed swords that can be reward, special cursed swords, and there has to be a server for each new area. Like China, India, England, or whatever those pirate lords are from. You have to get their approval, which is all a side quest all of its own. You get their approval, you get their vote, and you become king of the pirates. Also, you can actually have that end of the title, and if you're king of the pirates, you're actually entitled to different things like more ammo or an ability that only happens once you're king of the pirate. Like an overwhelming sword or gun attack. You could only choose one for the weapon. Or new upgrades for I don't know. I would say like new ships to fight. Like I'm trying to think of like other establishments of the time. You could like in other areas like where the pirate kings are. You can have the government of there's different islands. Like I don't know what India had for government, but they could be your enemy. Because like it replace the navy. But you'd also have the East India Trading Company, but that's America. They're covering America, not India. But stuff like that. What else would it be? Yes, yeah. Hold on for a second. I gotta unlock my iPhone. So, I just go on a rant for a while, but also once you complete that quest, those 12 side quests to become king of the pirates, you have to fight a massive battle. Kind of like they did in Headman's Mess, as I call it. Which that's, by the way, it's a political joke. Also you can get a ship of the line once you complete that and master cannons and sails, which the ship of the line is able to be repaired. You can personalize that thing about if you max out all the updates for all the upgrades for that and make a double decker, you dominate. I mean seriously. But then there would actually I guess there would have to be put limits on that because that would dominate. Like where you can't take it to the French versus Spanish wars. You dominate most definitely, and that'd be an unfair advantage. But then you master the game, so it wouldn't really matter. Because you mastered the game and you did a lot of things to get that far. Also, like I said, what was I going to say? Also new potions, like one that you can get like for an hour. It's called the invincibility glitch. It's also kind of like the invincibility glitch they had a long time ago, which I explained a couple times. I gotta tell you, it worked. But like an invincible glitch, not glitch, potion that makes you invincible like for an hour, half hour. You can fight anybody you want, but you can't do PvP battles because it's a bit of an unfair advantage. Like you can fight, you could solo foul. There's also regen. There's speed, like a regeneration. Your cooldown time for your moves. What about like having a thing that it speeds up the cooldown time? Not what I think it's called. Basically, where it comes around the whole, the circular thing. I can't think what it's called, and it allows you to do things. It allows you to use the move faster, which you need to do maybe another quest to be able to make that. Also, I forgot to mention about dual voodoo dolls. I think there should. I still think there should be an extra for duel. I think they should have a couple new attacks for that. What else is there? I would say yeah, a new cannon type blunderbuss. Basically, it's meant for long range. And also have the ability on your ship to have maybe one rear cannon or in case you like this ability, also you have to pay for this ability to put on, like you're not pay for it, like as in like your own money, but your pirate money. You said basically has like a kamikaze attack. Basically, when you die, your ship blows up and takes out the enemy around you. So like if you destroy them, and then you get a portion of what let's say like your PvP, you get a portion of what their bounty was. I don't know. I don't think that would be good. I just think they should also upgrade the taunt power. Why not say hey doofus over here instead of saying hey over here? That's like the most least offensive thing you could say to something. Like I don't know, like come up with something easy like better, but like I don't know, like miss me now you gotta kiss me. Or you call and like if it's depending on the web that you say, and he goes you call that I would say I would say you call that swordsmanship. And something along those lines that doesn't sound too offensive, but gets the point across. Hey over here is really lame and it's bland. Also have lieutenant like different ranks besides veteran officer and guildmaster. Like have a couple lieutenant guildmasters because like my guildmaster Obsidian got kicked out due to a glitch, and Disney never let him in, so we had to make an entire new guild. Which now the guild is dead because most of the other guildies are in the old guild, and it led to a lot of depression. A lot of people quit because most because they mastered, but most of the guild was actually a pretty nice place to be. Even if you were mastered, you had someone to talk to just for the sake of it. Like I said, also create like did I mention about the guild invasion? I didn't mention the part where you can actually create updates. Like you can like put like obstacles in the ship's way, but inevitably there has to be some troops that get there because they're going to be the ground invasion. Like where like first it's the undead, then the Eastern Trading Company join in, though that, and then the Navy and all that, and at least for one massive, is one massive shot, slaughterbath, bloodbath. What was I going to say? And also have like besides like things to get the ship's way to hurt them, is like have like different like cannons on the side of the cannons. Oh god, I'm having a brain fart. Cannons on the side of the island, or armament, where you can actually, or even for that matter, like traps. If they have explosive grenades, why not have like mines? Like like kind of like the suicide undead do. But you can't be near it when they're near there. We could try leading them away towards it, which that would be a good strategy. What else is there? I'm having a brain fart right now. I had this all in my head. But anyway, you can also have your own like little island where you can build things. Like for like guild events, or for even for that matter, own personal pirate island, kind of like RuneScape has, where you can create your own house. Well, so that you actually can do your own you can actually do your own invasion, but it's limited depending on how many people are involved in there. You could bring your friends and other guilds in there, just for one massive brawl. Also, you can actually have little stores there. Like say for let's say the NPCs were going to go there. Like okay, I'm trying to think. Say you build like a pub there with a cup poker. Let's say since it's like sleazy like pirates, you get a commission on what the NPCs win on the island, and also you have your own ammo shop. Which if say you have friends over there who buy ammo there. They can it basically make money off of there and then buying ammo from you, which that'd be good for guild islands. Because let's say you run out of ammo there, you can quickly go over there and get a new some ammo, which you make that money. Also, let's say every like 20 minutes you make commissions and it goes directly to your thing. It lets you know, like they did in Fable, they automatically add to your account if like you had a house. Also, you can actually add like not only ammo but knife store. Let's say have your own sword store, like where you can actually sell swords, and they would also count. You'll see a minimum amount of money a day, like and I think it was Mafia Wars for the iPod, whatever it was, like where every once in a while money comes up, you go get it, receive it, and there you get free money. And also you can add, I don't know, like build. I don't know what kind of buildings would there be. I would say maybe like maybe a ship repairs. You also make the money you up there. You make money from people who are repairing their ships on their island. It would only be like a certain amount of thing because you you get like set money from like NPCs, take fixing there. Also, let's say your guild, like this is for guild islands. Guild islands, whoever repairs there, the guild master gets it. And I forgot to mention about the guild versus guild battle. Okay, my iPod locked up again. Alright, fire phone. What else is there? What else is there? I would say, I'm trying to think. For the first ship battle for guild battles, if for something like you can make like a friendly one, or you can risk you get wage basically win money. Like say each player bets a minimum amount of money. If they bet more, it's on them. And everybody basically they get double their money back whatever they bet if they win. Let's say you bet 500, you get 1,000 back. It's a good quick way to get money, but also it actually can count on a strategy. If you have strategy or overwhelming power or both, you might not want to do that. You might if you don't have any of those. I would not recommend doing it if it was installed. Also, what was I going to say? I had a brain fart again. Also have I think I'd said everything I wanted. I think let's see. I went over the dual swords, dual pistols, dual dolls. Oh, maybe add a new weapon. Because even if they stop at level 30, there's still like several 10 more levels you have to like master different weapons. I say like for the new levels that appear are the dual weapons. Those are new abilities. They don't go exactly to sword, but you have to master sword you have to master the blade to get the dual sword leveling process. Same with the pistol. Same with the doll. But it like that's supposed to add more attacks to that. And a more powerful explosive for the grenade. I would say maybe have like give you the ability to have like something like the RuneScape cannon, the cannon hand cannon. Like basically you fire at longer ranges. What else is there? I'll say a couple other money making ways to get money on there. I don't know. Like I said, that have your personal island have certain stuff like I'm sorry, like basically you get a certain amount for whatever you build. Like you build what looks to be a hotel, not or whatever, like a place for I guess they can call it like a down low shack or something like that. Where basically non-specific NPCs like rest there for when they're laying low or something like that. What else? I'll say a bunch of new swords, and also a bunch. I would say a bunch of new sword attack. Well, I said that about a bunch of new sword attacks. What else could I mention? What else? I'm thinking out loud. I guess new pirate PvP battles. Battlegrounds. For the land PvP guild versus guild battle, where it's all out. But basically, you go to this massive island. And I don't spend with the level. There could be hidden spots where basically it's kind of like there's no map. You don't know where people are, but it's kind of like I would say Call of Duty method, but not so much. Is that because you don't know where they are? That's kind of like Battlefield, I guess, but it's a massive place where you can hide, jump on things, snipe people with the rifles. Oh, I don't think dual rifles, because I don't know. I don't think it's meant for 2 targets only. So why not have pistols for that? It's long range, but if you have to aim it, it would hurt your aim. Because you have to aim with one hand, and not many people can fire a rifle with one hand. I mean, accurately with it. But I would also recommend making a double barrel rifle for that. Maybe even triple, just to make you compete with the gun. Besides fishing level, I think I like that. It's kind of a useless thing, just for money. I like it because I'm a fisherman myself. What about? I would say besides adding some new. I would say. I don't know. Maybe there'd be like something like I guess some sort of natural resource to each nation. Oh, like in the African where the African pirate lord is. Why not create new animals you can collect a lot of skins for, and you can make new clothing? let's say a leopard attacks you, which I don't know. They're not like Cape Town, I guess. I'm just putting on a random African town, or whatever. I think South Africa, whatever. Or I'm not sure if it's Congo or South Africa, but why not have like animal skins, and you can after a certain amount of them you can make coats or different pants. You don't have to get a certain amount of them to get that far, which is kind of not common sense. Also, like other animals give you more like hides, like crocodile. You can actually create stuff like that. Also, you can actually have your own armory, like where you can actually okay, like how does this sound? Put temporary armor on your ship. Like every time you go out, you put this armor on. It's temporary armor, and once you land, it's gone. But and you also have different levels of armory. Like steel, iron, brass. No, I'm sorry, bronze. What else is there? I'm trying to get any of the metals that are tough. Something that's of that era. Or you can actually have new shots. Like I don't know, what would be a good new shot? I guess like rapid fire fury, like kind of like regular, not like a can shot, but basically it's a attack that recharges, like where rapid fire fury, where you fire like 5 in like a short burst, but you have to wait for it to charge, which takes I guess that would take a bit. But things it takes 3 times. It takes basically 3 times the normal length, but it's meant for like rapid fire for a last ditch effort. What else is there? I'm having a brain fart here again. I think what else could it be? I would say have like range, like I don't know, like swords with range style attacks. Like mid range. Let's say one of them was an elemental cursed sword. Where you you basically click attack and you throw like a blade of wind. Like kind of like Avatar-ish. Airbending. Also, you can do that with lightning, where it kind of like Sith style, where it fries it hits everyone in front of you, but it makes you a load of enemies that have gotten your attention. They've gotten your attention. Water style, which since it's going to be shores, you can actually summon the power of water behind you. Ice, or basically freeze all the other enemies around you, which that has been done. Like does silver freeze, I think it is. You can almost you have like dual silver freezes. And I don't know. Can you have that kind of? I guess. I guess that dual silver freeze is kind of pointless, being it's a throwing dagger. I guess that, but still, a blade that basically like freezes everybody in front of you for like temporarily. But the more people you freeze, the less time it has to divide its power. I guess to make it fair. The power of fire, which they have that already, but still, like where it really burns everybody real fast. Like it creates like a very fast dissolving side effect, but it like basically drains like makes your health or the enemy's health goes down real fast for a short period of time. And okay, they have life draining. Then there's I guess maybe a new kind of voodoo power. Basically, besides that, you can summon the elements to come to your aid, like. I guess a summoning thing, like where you summon you can actually summon your own undead that are have your loyalty. If you learn, I guess you can do that for a quest for Jolly Rogers. Well, I'm getting close to time. The limit time for YouTube. No, I'll get this done. You can summon your own beasts, like you can summon a stump. Like they have, but it's better, and also they have different kinds of stumps, like like a regular stump, an oak stump, a maple stump. Basically, each having more power, and like others having different abilities. Or like for last one, a spawn of hell is a stump. Basically, it's the most powerful one. But but thing is I guess. You can only use them maybe since they're so powerful. I guess you can limit how many you can have per time or how long you can use them. But anyway, I'll come back more with this if you guys like what you hear. All right, guys. This is Barf Brandy, and I'm out. I forgot to mention, if you want to see me on Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm Lieutenant Anda Rich. I'm not on that much anymore, but if this update happens, or if you want to comment anything on like what you want in there, just remember it has to have limits. Not so much limits. Limits like where it has each of them have to have a drawback. Like say you have a major effect, it has to have some sort of drawback. Also, like I said, Lieutenant Anna Rich, see me there? You give me a shout out, or my guild. You see my guild? Now it's called Lynch Lords. We used to be Lynch Warlords, which I hope we can get back in that guild. That's where majority of 400 of our people are in, and I was in there for what? Since November of 09, of 2008, and I recently left. I kicked myself for doing that, but because even though no one's there, I still like the people around. I'm hoping they allow me back in the guild. All right, anyway, you see anyone like Nikki O'Malley, or as she's known as RuneScape Wiki, Lena Nikki or something like that, or Obsidian O'Reilly? I don't know. That's his Facebook pirate page. Or Ben, or Tom Stewart. I can never pronounce his name right, but I think it's Sword Baton. Or Joe, as some people call him. That's his personally, but still. Best Bluebonnet, or this pointing this way of the video so they can actually help me get support. Or if you know any members of Notorious personally, tell them to promote this video so we can actually get our game back instead of Disney always screwing us over in some way, some shape or form. But so we can actually get our game back, and that way you can get more people in. All right, this is Barf Brownie, and for this time I am out.